ChiefZacPac.
But at some point, I get tired of hearing the rhetoric because they're acting like this is new. This has been going on ad nauseum. This is nothing new. It's just that now we got 24-hour media to tell us, oh yeah, there was 10, but how do we know those numbers? There are so many. They keep going back and forth, back and forth. Back. This ain't nothing new. I be so damn surprised, like, oh my god.
Do you know?
Trump did it. Obama, all of them do it.
About yourself.
When they talk about immigrants, let me tell y'all something about immigration. I'm in St. Louis.
I gotta throw this in.
Go ahead.
They keep forgetting. They always want to blame it on the people that speak Spanish. They keep forgetting about the people with slanted eyes that's coming through Canada.
Hold on, this is my part.
That's
this
the biggest
part that
number.
I was gonna get into. This is the part that I was gonna get into. Listen to me. In the mid '90s, I believe, there was a civil war in a country called Bosnia. Me and Humberland and a few other people probably be old enough to remember that. You remember the Bosnian Revolution?
I do.
You remember when
I remember.
you remember that? You remember that? Or you remember when all of them Bosnians had to leave Bosnia and come where to America? Right now, listen. I'm here in St. Louis right now. I'm here to tell you where I live at in St. Louis is one of the biggest Bosnian populations in the country. Literally, they call it Little Bosnia. It's restaurants, stores, signs, the same way you will see like China and all. My point is the point that Humberland is making. It seems like the only time they got a problem with immigration, and y'all got to pay close attention to this. I hope didn't nobody die from that gunshot. It seems like the only time they got a problem with immigration. Now pay close attention to this. They only got a problem with immigration when it's Americans immigrating within America.
Yep.
Because think about it. No matter how you look at a motherfucker from Chile or Colombia or Mexico or whatever, if we being geographically correct and taking away everything, these people are American by definition.
Yep.
So the only time they got a problem with somebody immigrating or migrating is when it's an American trying to move somewhere else in America. But if it's a motherfucker coming from Europe, Bosnia, China, India, Australia, Africa, anywhere else in the world, you come right over to this motherfucker. But if you want to get up one day and say, I want to leave the South of America and go to the North of America, you can't do that. I want to leave the Central of America and go to the North. You can't do that. I want to leave right here in the middle of America where I'm at, United States, and go down to the South of America. Nope, you can't go. You go your ass over to Europe, though.
Part of America. Why in the fuck
you can go to Europe, though.
Mexicans coming over here when they already over.
Why y'all do that, man? Real like that?
Because they've convinced motherfuckers to look all over the motherfucking world except right here in your own house. You want to find pyramids everywhere, but the white man going down there in the motherfucking Grand Canyon looking at pyramids every day, supposedly. Oops, my bad.
You're not even allowed to go down in certain parts of the Grand Canyon. What's that about?
Why you can't go down there?
Exactly.
But my thing is, it's always the people that what gets me when it comes to the immigration conversation is it'd be the niggas that's unemployed talking about they coming to take the jobs. Nigga, when the last time you went cut
Meanwhile,
some grass,
people like me who are actual immigrants. Meanwhile, I have a green card. I was born in Trinidad, so it's funny. Like when people whenever the conversation comes up, and I'm around, my peers, other black people, and they're like, "Oh, you're an immigrant?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh man, something happens, you get deported, huh?" And they make it sound bad. I'm like, "I'm from Trinidad." Like,
I'm gonna just go right back to the island. Like, I'll be all right.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be cool. If worst case scenario, they send me back to Trinidad. It's not like they send me back to like Serbia, I'm going back to where people look like me, like me, all the peppers, all the Indian nasty food, all that good shit.
That's why them motherfuckers don't want to get sent back when we get to talk about the real immigration. Because when you get to thinking about them European countries, Latvia and Bulgaria and all that, going back and living that harsh ass shit. Hey,
Belgium.
no.
Hey, Bobby. Look at